one to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The 49ers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Notre Dame's offense will have the football first. Leaves it with the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The short hand, it's Gilbert. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bray. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Bray. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Takes it the other way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the 49ers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Here comes the heat. Buys a little extra time. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Give to the running back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs later in football games.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, that's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack, showing you his speed right there. And with that play, he's making some of the great Golden Dome linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stonebrook? One of the all-time great names.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the 49ers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Chambers. Immediately fires to the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Tough sliding in there, picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on fourth down. The 49ers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Release to the back. Found the spot in the defense. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Finds his man open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Lets it fly. He's got him still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. To the air, it's Chambers. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. They'll try the run. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Going to swing it on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the 49ers are on the move. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. This crowd knows when to bring it. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes him play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Minnesota has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up 14 over Nebraska.
To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The give from the gun. Got him up for the first down. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. With the run on first and goal. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Gets it past the marker. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Back to throw. It's Chambers. Fires to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The 49ers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the 49ers line up to punt it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Moves around to clear up the vision. All kinds of time before he fires right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes a grab on the shot. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. The snap sets up to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Chambers. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. The give to the tailback. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The 49ers will punt this one away. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the backfield, he's open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Hilton. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Now on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He lobs one high down the left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at first and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Right on target this time. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Irish!
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Cradles it at the 35. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewer, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Caught close to the marker, it's Gilbert. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had this...
Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great in this quarter.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A remarkable grab just keeps piling up scores.
I'm about to say, remarkable day. I mean, a remarkable career. Goodness gracious. This is a day that you just dream about having. You have these days in high school, but not in college. You're like, dang, this is as good as it gets. Nobody can stop him. He's absolutely in the zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Great place to start for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Finds a tight end. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tight end now in motion. This time they'll go to the running game. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe. stripe at the 49. The 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. Rides the back and leaves it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Working that left side now. He's brought down at the 33 as the defense keeps him away from that first down marker. Fourth down coming up. The 49ers will call on their punt team. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He's got him. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense.
Got it! And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Looking to get it in, and he will score! Touchdown, Notre Dame! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Man, This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, he makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the defense got him at the 27.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the 49ers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Hey, it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Working the middle. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's taking a deep shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone. Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Got it in the middle. It's Ali. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to bull his way in. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Find some fresh air. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And they found the big fella again. And they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Gonna let it fly. It's a big stride inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
On the ground. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The 49ers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. He's got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a